Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a full face first impressions video because I have a lot of new makeup that I want to show you guys. And like when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Like I've been buying hella makeup here recently, so I am going to be testing out the new ABH Riviera palette. I got the new Colourpop mascara. I got the new L'Oreal Infallible freshwear foundation and concealer. I got a new concealer from e.l.f. that I'm going to be using for cream contouring. I did actually buy a shade for highlighting, which is this one right here, but as you can see I haven't opened it yet, but I'm going to just be using this one for cream contouring since I already have this L'Oreal concealer. I'm going to be testing out the Morphe glamabronze bronzer on my face. I got like a new highlighter from e.l.f., a new blush from e.l.f., like a new setting spray. I got a lot of new makeup. And then I'm also going to be trying out these new Jaclyn Hill and Morphe eye brushes. So it's a lot. You've been spending that coin, okay? And I just want to try everything out and let you guys know how I feel about it. So I think I'm also going to make this a wear test, especially for like the foundation and everything. So yeah. I wanted to use this palette because I want to do a pink eyeshadow look because I've been loving pink eyeshadow looks. So this is what y'all have already seen. There's been a ton of videos on this palette already. I'm kind of late to the game. I've had it since last week, but I'm just now getting around to using it. So y'all already see I got my eyebrows done. I got my eyes primed and set. So we about to just jump right into this video. Damn, my voice is still gone from over the weekend, so forgive me. I'm going to be taking the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH30, which is just this big fluffy blending brush. It's kind of tapered at the top. When I first go in with like my transition colors, I much prefer a like more rounder type of brush, but I feel like it's gonna be okay. So I'm gonna first go into the shade Coastline, which is this nice kind of peachy shade. Since I'm doing a pink look, I want to kind of build up my transition colors to be like more pinky. So wow, that is pigmented AF. Okay, ABH always come through with these shadows though. Okay, so that color built up really nice like in my crease, and then this brush is like super soft and it's picking up a lot of product and depositing it like right into my crease and transition area. Typical Anastasia type of formula, you know, got a lot of kick up in the pan, but they blend super nice. They're super soft, pigmented, all that good stuff. We already knew that. Okay, so that looks good to me. And now I think I'm going to switch over to this brush. This is a JH32. It's kind of the same type of brush. It's just a little bit more tapered. And I'm going to go into the shade Monte Carlo, which is this one right here. It's a little bit more pink, less peachy. And I'm going to take that one and I'm going to put that like directly in my crease. That is pretty. That is pretty. Okay, ABH with the color. I hadn't even swatched like any of these eyeshadows yet. This is my first time dipping into this palette, period. And I am thoroughly impressed already. I got a feeling that this pink eyeshadow is really gonna stain this brush because it's a white haired brush. I'm gonna wash all my brushes today because I'm like literally running out of brushes. So I'm gonna wash all of them today and hopefully it doesn't stain, but I have a feeling that it will just because of the pigment. And this look is about to be pink. Pink, pink, pink. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch over to the JH33. It's another type of blending brush, but it's kind of flat. Sort of like the Morphe M433 brush. That brush I love to use for my outer corner and sweeping colors into my crease. Y'all already know I'm gonna do my typical how I pat colors into the outer corner, then drag it into my crease like I always do. But I'm gonna actually mix Bahamas, and maybe I should just use the purple. But I kind of want this look to be all pink, so I don't really want to use the purple. So, and there's no other type of color to put on the outer corner that's going to keep this look pink. So I think I'm going to just mix in Bahamas and then Palm, this brown color, and see what the hell I get. It should make like a burgundy color, but I don't know. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it made. Look at that. That's exactly what it made. Cool. This is coming out just like how I wanted it to. Thank God. So I'm just sweeping that into my crease. Yo, this palette is already doing everything I needed to. So I do want to use Palermo on my lid, obviously, because it's pink, but I want to have a lighter color in the front. Y'all know how I like to do like my transitioning lid. So I want to use Palermo, but I think I'm gonna use Estate in front of it, which is this color right here. So I think I'm gonna have to cut my crease, because if I just go in, Estate is a matte, or it kind of looks like a satin because it has some shimmer to it. But if I just go in with Estate on my lid, it's not going to cover up that like burgundy color. So I'm going to have to cut my crease. I'm going to go ahead and cut my crease. I'm using what I always use, my Maybelline Master Conceal and this flat shader brush from Coastal Scents. I'm going to cut my crease. Okay, so I cut my crease. I'm just going to go ahead and set that with the color Sails so that it doesn't go anywhere or transfer. And then I'm just gonna go around the edges with the JH32, which was the brush I used the color Monte Carlo on. I don't have any product on this brush. I'm just going around the edges. I'm gonna take the JH41, which is a flat shader brush, and I'm going to pick up the color Estate, and I'm gonna put that on the front half. Oh, Estate is pigmented. Like they all are, I mean, but it just caught me off guard. I'm just going to pick that up and put that on the front part of this cut crease. I don't know, I think I might put Palermo all over the lid because it's actually kind of sheer. Maybe if I spray my brush and pat it on. Okay. Yeah, I just needed to spray my brush. Okay, so I kind of like how it looked when it was kind of sheared out, but you wet your brush and that thing is, ooh, cha. I like it both ways actually. So, and now I'm just gonna go back over my outer corner with Bahamas and Palm. Okay, and then that is what we're looking like. I feel like this looks like a neon sign, like on South Beach or something. Like I feel like that's what my lid looks like. That's what Palermo reminds me of, like the pinks that they use on the neon signs in Miami. I'm from Miami, so I don't know, that's exactly what that color reminds me of. I'm gonna go ahead and do my other eye off camera, and then I'm gonna come back so I can put on my lashes. Shoot you from the neck up, where she bend over and neck up, out my way. Sorry y'all, I've been loving Juice WRLD album, like the whole album bumps. That shit smack. Okay, if you haven't heard Death Race for Love by Juice WRLD, that album right there, you need to go listen to it because that shit smacks hard. That's all I've been listening to. But anywho, I did my other eye off camera, so now I'm gonna try out this Colourpop mascara, which might be kind of pointless because I am wearing false eyelashes, but I just want to try it out because the wand looks similar to the Too Faced Better Than Sex and the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. Oh, by the way, this is a no liner look. So I put on my lashes, and now we're gonna move on to the face. So the primers that I'm using are not new. I'm just gonna be using my Black Radiance True Complexion Shine Control, and then my NYX Pore Filler. So I zoomed y'all out a little bit, but like I said, I'm going to be using the new L'Oreal Infallible Freshwear foundation. I got mine in the shade 515, and I'm hoping this is a good match. For the more concealer, I got the shade Almond, which is 410. It's this lighter color, and I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Total Face Sponge today for to apply this. So I'm just shaking it up. I'm going to start out with 2 pumps just because I don't know this foundation. Yo, I don't be thinking I be matching my shades right like anymore when it comes to foundation. I don't know why, but I feel like I never get my foundation match right anymore. Yo, this e.l.f. face sponge. So I already used this face sponge, but I think I'm about to buy like 3 of these, and it's gonna replace my Real Techniques blending sponge, because this is so soft and it feels so nice on the skin when I'm putting on my foundation. Like, I love this. I love it so much. This is a really good color match. It actually really is. So I'm going to take this concealer. It has the big doe foot applicator that all the concealers come with now, which I'm not mad at because I love it. I love the big doe foot applicator. And I'm just going to highlight under my eyes like I normally would. So I'm putting it all on the sides of my nose and under my eyes. And I'm just going to work under my eyes first because I don't know how fast this dries down. The concealer also has a smell to it. I don't know. I don't think this is the fullest coverage I've ever seen. Like, I definitely think the Morphe concealer is more full coverage than this one. It looks good. I just don't think it's the fullest coverage. For me, I don't mind because, you know, I don't have that much to cover. Like, I don't have dark circles or anything like that. What I'm saying is I do feel like I can see my skin underneath it, as opposed to like the Morphe concealer where that bad boy is like full coverage. I can't see my skin underneath it. And once I blend it out, like that shit is just like smack dab on my face. What I'm gonna go ahead and do is put just a little bit of my Beauty Bakerie flour powder under my eyes before I start actually baking. I'm just gonna take a little bit of that and put it under my eyes before they start to crease. Because my little fine lines under my eyes don't like me to be great. So now I'm going to be taking the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is in the shade Rich Cocoa. And I'm going to use this to cream contour today. Again, I'm going to first start out with blending one section so that I can actually blend it without it drying down fast. I don't know how fast these concealers dry, and that is actually a beautiful color for me to cream contour with. It's like a bronzy type of shade, and it's not too deep, if y'all can see. It blends out like super nice, and it's a really nice color. So already like that, I'm gonna go ahead and go under my jaw with that, and then on my nose as well. The e.l.f. Camo Concealer blends out like effortlessly. I can't wait to use the actual like highlighting color that I got in this, because that just blends out like effortlessly. And of course I'm not gonna cream contour my forehead because these baby hairs is laid, so they're taking up like all of my fucking forehead. So let's go ahead and bake. Since we blended all of that out, I'm just going to use the same little e.l.f. sponge, pick up that Beauty Bakerie flour powder. By the way, that's not my first time using the flour powder, but I haven't bought like a new setting powder, so I'm just going to be using that to bake with. Okay, so now we're going to use the Morphe glamabronze bronzer in the shade Phenom. And I'm going to be using my Morphe E4 brush because this brush is tapered and angled, but it has a lot of give, so I can really like bronze up my face. Okay, and that thing is bronzy. Like, yes, honey, it bronzed me up like really nice. I wish I could bronze my forehead, but there's no need. But yeah, this bronzer definitely works on my skin tone. I'm not gonna contour today, so I'm just gonna go straight into cleaning up my contour. For blush, actually I might change the blush because I have two from e.l.f. So I have this luminous blush in Brilliant Mauve, and then I have this primer infused blush in Always Spicy, which is like a bronzy type of color. But I think I'm gonna go with this one today. I'm gonna wipe away my baking powder first. New Chanel. I'm gonna go in with this blush, and I'm gonna be using my Morphe M104 angled brush, and I'm gonna dip into that. Oh, it's pigmented, and it has a nice little glow to it. I'm just bringing it up a little higher just because it does have some shimmer in it, so I wanted to mix in with the highlight. But for highlight, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Metallic Flare highlighter in the shade 24 Karat Gold. I saw Juicy Jazz use this in a video, and I was just like, I'm sold on it. I need to order it. This is the exact color that she used too, but they do offer other colors. I was thinking about maybe getting one darker, since she is lighter than me. I was like, oh, you know, maybe I should have gotten a darker color, but I'm just gonna use this one. So I'm using my Anastasia A23 highlighting brush, and I'm just gonna see what we looking like with this highlighter. Like, I don't even need to put on highlighter because I already have on, you can't even tell because like I already have on the highlighter from like that blush. But this highlighter is pretty. It's like a champagne-y white gold type of highlight, so it is pretty. It's just on my cheeks like I got on that blush. So oh well, it is pretty. So I know I like this already. I'm glowy as hell. Okay, so we're gonna finish up the eyes, so I'm gonna zoom y'all back in. So for the bottom, I think I'm gonna go in with Coastline and Monte Carlo together and just buff those. And then I'm going to take this Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH43, which is this like angled definer type of brush. And I'm going to take Bahamas and Bahamas and Palm. Again, like that burgundy type of shade. And I'm going to put that close to the lash line. So I wanted to do a bright lip with this look just because I haven't done a bright lip in a really long time. I don't care if it's gonna clash because it's gonna be like super bold eyes and super bold lips. I don't care. Get my NYX lip liner in the shade Brown, and then I'm gonna be taking this Colourpop Lippy Sticks in the shade Glam Bag, and this is a matte and it's this bright pink color, and I actually got this in a Ipsy bag before I canceled from them. So yup, we going pink. Okay, so I went ahead and added bottom mascara. So now I'm going to use this e.l.f. matte blotting mist. It has kaolin, I don't know if I'm saying that right, Kaolin, clay, and so it's supposed to be a mattifying touch-up spray that helps absorb excess oil and all that. So I'm just going to spray it on my face now to absorb excess oil and keep the oils from coming through. I think that's enough. It definitely smells like the First Aid Beauty face wash that has the clay in it. It's like the red clay. It smells just like that. So hopefully this is like really mattifying and it keeps me matte all day. So just really quickly, I just want to go over everything. The only thing that I'm not going to talk about is the foundation and concealer, because I want to save that for the end of this video, which is going to be the wear test. But first impressions wise, of course, love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Riviera palette. These colors are amazing. The eyeshadow formula is amazing as always. I can't wait to dive into this color Mediterranean. Oh my god, all over the lid with this in the crease. Listen, I can't wait to dive into that. So the palette was good. The Jaclyn Hill brushes came in this little glitter bag, but the Jaclyn Hill brushes are outstanding. I love Morphe eyeshadow brushes, face brushes. I just love their brushes, period. So these were really good as well, and I just like the fact that they're white. I haven't had like white brushes in a long time, but these were really good as well. The Colourpop mascara is banging. Like, I use it on my lower lash line and it got my lashes looking bomb. This e.l.f. camo concealer is bomb, as well as the little face sponge. Like I said, I'm gonna buy like 3 of these. The highlight and blush, bomb. Like, I'm literally glowing all over the place. So these are bomb. What else new did I use? Oh, the Morphe glamabronze bronzer, bomb. Like, y'all, all this stuff is good. Everything I used is good. Like, I really do like the way my makeup came out. Some of y'all might not be able to get with this bold eye and this bold lip, but I'm with it, okay? We just gonna say it's springtime already and I'm feeling it. So yeah, stay tuned for the final wear test. It's just gonna be like a quick little, I got oily, I liked it, I don't like it, it stood up, whatever. So yeah. Okay, so I'm actually cutting this wear test kind of short just because I have to work tomorrow and I do want to edit and upload this video tonight, and I don't want it to be too late when I do upload it. It's already 6:40. I started doing my makeup at like around 11-ish. Yeah, it was like 11 o'clock. 7 hours is pretty good to me, especially because I did run errands. I was outside playing with my baby, and you know, I feel like I got a good wear out of this foundation. So as you guys can see, my face is a little bit dewy. I haven't touched up. I did spray my face again with that little e.l.f. like blotting mist, but I think that's better for more like a setting spray than a blotting spray. Oh yeah, and by the way, don't mind this lipstick. Listen, I'm done, okay? I'm done with this makeup today. But yeah, I feel like it's more of a setting spray than a blotting spray, because I feel like once I sprayed my face with it the second time, I feel like it just made me look more dewy instead of taking away the shine that was on my face. So yeah, I'm not a fan of using it as a blotting spray. But yeah, I did get dewy. As you guys can see, like, I'm dewy like on my forehead, by my eyebrows, and then also I do have some foundation cake up around my nose area, which is usually where most foundations cake up around my nose. I think the Morphe foundation is like the only one that doesn't do that around my nose, and like you can see that I'm a little bit dewy right here on my cheeks. But if I zoom in, like, the foundation actually looks nice on my skin. Like, it's not breaking up. Other than me just getting a little dewy, I do feel like this foundation wore really nicely. It didn't just start breaking up on my skin and looking weird. Like, it's still in the places where I put it. And the same for the concealer. I feel like the concealer still looks really good under my eyes. Like, the concealer is really nice. As for the foundation, I wouldn't consider this for me a long wearing foundation. It did say fresh wear, so I feel like it is, you know, not just a super matte full coverage foundation. I feel like it's supposed to be more skin like, lightweight, and it was very lightweight. I did like how it looked on my skin when I first applied it, and I still kind of like how it looks now. My skin just looks really healthy and glowy, and I feel like if I go over it with a light loose setting powder, I'll be good to go if I wanted to wear this foundation a little bit longer, because like I said, it didn't break up on my skin or anything. It's just I'm a little dewy, so I still really like it. It's okay. This concealer though, I feel like this concealer definitely deserves a thumbs up. And everything else I liked on my face. The only thing, like I said, that e.l.f. spray, I would not use that as a blotting spray. But everything else that I used, first impressions wise, I really enjoyed it. These eyeshadow colors are super bright. I really like it. So yeah, I like this makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this first impressions. If you did, give it a big thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. Y'all already know the deal. Subscribe, hit the bell notification button so you're notified every single time that I upload a video. Y'all know the drill, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.